Hello and welcome to Tangle and Inspire series. This is me, Aishwarya Darba. I am a certified Zentangle teacher. I live in India and these are HeartiZen series. So where we will be exploring Zentangle patterns with little bit of hearts that goes along with our theme. So each tangle patterns are very simple and easy to do. So any tanglers that are having an experience can join in, or if you are for the first time, I would really request you to watch it again and again. So we'll have a replay sessions of these series, so you can watch it on my page and you can follow along the session, and you can join the Tangle and Inspire Club to post your artworks, whatever be it, however be the progressive. We just want to see how you took it, and it's a very encouraging and a very loving group. You will surely enjoy. And you can also follow me on YouTube, where I have Zentangle weeklies. So I post every Friday Tangle in Sync sessions. And I have also started with the ink series, so that would be also very interesting to see and learn. And you can even connect me at Instagram, so where I'm being very personal. It's all about how I show my behind the scenes, what I'm planning, what more workshops are going to come up. So it's all very personal and very interesting. So if you enjoy Instagram, if you are there, please follow me. And you can even subscribe to my monthly newsletters on my website. So where I keep my blogs, I keep all the artworks and everything, so you can enjoy all that stuff as well. So let's start with today's session. So I'm using my 4.5 inch cardstock, which is a round tile. So if you do not have a round tile, you can use a 3.5 inch cardstock. It's all up to you. And I'm using my micron oven pen and a 2B pencil and a tortillon. So if you do not have a tortillon, you can use a Q-tip as well. But just be very careful and gentle with that. So when we use it, and today I'll be using a template. I have another 4.5 inch cardstock. So with this one, I'm going to use it as a marking about how to, like, I'm going to create my string with this help. So what I'm going to do is just move everything aside. I'm going to take my, so I've used my tan tile because you can see that how I mark it. It's a bit easy and visible. Okay, not too close to the center, a bit far from the center. I'm just going to use this arch. Okay, just going to trace it with my pencil very gently and lightly. Thereafter, just going to turn my tile, and I'm going to create one more arch that goes across this one, the first one. So let us do that again. Then I'm going to turn my tile, and once again, just about somewhere. Okay, yeah. It need not be too perfect. We're just taking it arch by arch. So I'm planning to take about 6 of these arches. Okay. Yes, and 6 or 7, whatever comes. Okay, so one more here. Yes, and then just here. Right. So I traced my tile using the 4.5 inch cardstock, the round one. So now I'm going to create just free-handedly. I'm going to create some bands of these arches. Okay, arcs that I created, just band of it. I'm going to leave a good space in center. You can see that. Just free-handedly. Just relax yourself, relax your muscles, keep your shoulders light. You can see that just at one stroke you can get this arch done. We'll try our best that we don't use any razor. Okay, so my first one goes here. I'm just going to create one more here. And then a one more. So you can see that I'm not really planning. So even if it overlaps, I'm fine with it. So I'm going to use my pen and I'm going to trace these bands over here. Okay, just one by one I'm going to do that. Okay. Then I'm going to create two bands of it. So one will be very close to the first one. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this space, this band of it. I'm going to trace this one and I'll tell you why. So one more. And here I go about again. The same stroke of pen. And I'm going to leave this one, this band aside, and take, here it is. Okay, so every alternate I'm taking and I'm inking it. Right, so now I'm gonna do the ones that we left. Okay, and just like Hardboard, it's going to go behind these bands. Okay, so I'm not going to pass through the center one. I'm just going to leave and go behind this one. Once again, I'm going to create this band. And here again. I go with the two auras. Right? So let us do that again over this side as well. So yesterday many of you found it a bit difficult to tangle the water well. So I'm going to create step-by-step photos and post it in our group, Tangle and Inspire Club, so you can see the process how we tangled, and then you can follow it. So that was a bit request from some of our tanglers in the group. Now create an arch of it. Right? So after reaching this point, let us start tangling. So the first tangle that we're going to look into is hardboard. Hardboard, Harbod. It looks much like a heart and starts with an S curve. So you can watch me doing this. This is a beautiful tangle by my friend Terri Delaune. And very recently she posted it on the mosaic. So it starts with a spiral S. Okay. And then we're going to do this in the opposite direction as well. Just be very mindful of how you do it. Each time it's going to go just about this way. Once again, I'm going to create an S. Just join it here about. Bring it to the center. And then again, start very closely. And then turn it and create an S. We're gonna keep doing it again and again, very slowly. It's going to twist our brain for first few, and then it's going to come back. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sonam. Good morning. Oh, yes, it's looking awesome already. Thank you. Right. Then I'm going to twist. Yes, I did the mistake. Okay, no problem. Just going to go about. So if you guys find it a bit difficult, You can even change the position of your tile. So you can come like this, go in the opposite direction and create an S. You can change the tile position again and again. Once again. So I'm going to take time and complete all the 3 bands. So you see I left this one. Okay, I'm doing every alternate band. So even things come a bit crooked, and that will add a nice touch of your personality. Then again. right? So now what Terri shows is, she shows a line that goes and starts from the middle and touches the down. Okay, so we're going to do that for each and every side of it. So first I'm going to do my right, pull a line from the center and touch it to the other side, right? Once again, okay. Just so beautiful. Then I'm going to turn my tile, and once again I'm going to pull my line from the center to my left. So from my right to my left, here again I go about right to my left, right to my left, right to my left, just repetitively. Okay, so once I complete all the stroke of the right, I'm going to do my left and bring it on the top of the first one. Right, once again, I'm going to do that again on the other side. So if you have more space, you can add hearts, just like here I have shown one example. So I had more space here, so you can add hearts. But if you have a smaller space like mine, like this one, I'm simply going to add orbs. Okay, so if it is too close, you can simply add orbs. Thank you for all the hearts. It's a very beautiful pattern, very nice, fun to do. Skipping it. Thank you, Sonam. Sonam says super. I'm gonna add orbs over here. So any mistake if we have done, it's just going to hide. Once again, I'm just doing all my right. I'm going to turn my tile. to my right. And then I'm going to do my left. Then I'm going to add orbs, just orbs everywhere. So since I'm doing hearts, orbs for everything, I'm just going to continue that. I won't add hearts or anything. So let it be symmetrical throughout the tile. Thank you, dear Niti. Niti says it's beautiful. Once again, I'm going to create my first right stroke. And then I'm going to start, turn my tile, and I do the same thing. Just be mindful, presentful here. Just enjoy the whole process. Right? Then I'm going to add, oops. If you create this one a bit more larger, I think then you can fit those hearts in the tiny shapes. But for me, this triangle itself is looking like a heart, you see? The S1 here and then the S1 here. So I just thought it just goes along with our theme. Right? So the next triangle that we're going to look into is Flagdow. Flagdow is a very interesting tangle. It's a very simple one, easy to do. So first I'm going to create bars of line. Okay. So this one is the alternate bands that we left aside. Okay. So we're gonna change a little bit of the triangle shape. Flagdow's real step outs are much different than the one that I'm showing. I'm gonna create two lines, okay, that goes either side. Okay, this is the inverted C curve and this is the C curve. Then I'm gonna add a heart kind of shape. So this will be quite long one. It won't be a squarish, much like a rectangular shape. Okay. And then the first one starts here. So I'm going to keep kissing the edges. Of this triangle. So this large one and then the next one. Here again. Just imagine one more going the other side. Right? So let us keep doing that. Maybe this one comes over here. Let us do the same on all these bands. Just simple stroke. and then once again this side. So each time I create a V, and then I'm going to add those hearts like shape. Tangle is very easy and mindful act. I find Zentangle to help me either to sleep well or either to start my day in a good mood. So now I'm going to create hearts in these shapes in the center. Okay, over like this. Just about wherever you find these V shapes. Right. So I turn my tile and I create a heart over the other side. Okay, so I'm going to do that for all my tile, all this shape. So first I do the V, and then the other side. Right. Just on those kissing edges, I'm going to create hearts. So now let us start adding a bit of shadings. So with the pen itself, I'm going to take stroke just halfway onto this hearts. So first I'm going to create hearts this side. Define it very clearly, and then I'm going to turn my dial to do the same thing over the same side, right? So I started from my left because I'm a righty, so this I found it easy. Just do that for all the hearts. If you want, you can add your own designs. Change. Just deliberate stroke of line. From end to end. So I don't lift up my pen until I touch the line. So that gives a very neat effect. Then I'm gonna do here. Right? So after we have done that, I'm gonna create nicely ink this space. So I'm using my same pen, but if you have a thicker nib pen, you can use that as well. I'm just going to help you get started. So I'm going to do only this one. So I'm going to show how I shade it. Later on I'll complete. So I'm going to shade the ones where I have shaded, used my pen strokes on the heart. So you can see every alternate ones. I'll put some shading around that. Very simple. We keep that nice black gray touch. The same 2B pencil. Right. And then thereafter I'm going to start adding shading for these hardboard. Okay. So first I do very close to the band, just right on the top. Then I'm going to add slight a bit shading towards this S intersections, just a little bit. Doesn't make much difference. Then it will just add a bit of value. Then I'm going to smooth this out. Just light a bit. And then over this band, I'm going to leave the center as it is, just very close to the band. I'm adding the shading. And the Flagdow tangle, I'm going to shade underneath as well. Just to add more drama. So you can use this string and create your own style, mini style actually. So once again you can go back to all our days of HeartiZen and see if you can create nice grids and on these bands in the same fashion. Right? If you wish, you can add a little bit over here, just underneath, very close to the line, almost on the top of the line, just to give that 3D look. Right? So this is what I'm going to keep doing it. So if you have more space, you can create hearts or anything of your choice. I leave that idea to you. And I just sign on the back of the style. I'll write the tangle names. Tangle Harbod, Hardboard and Flagdow, HeartiZen Day13. I hope you enjoyed tangling with me in this session. I would love to see your completed artwork. I'll also post my completed artwork in the group, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. again. See ya. Bye bye. Thank you, Pavani.